Hello and welcome. I thought that we would start a series to kind of supplement the Driven Moms Answering Adversity series to be more of a candid look at what life as a mompreneur is like with my kiddos. And I am respecting my son's wishes. He does not want to be on camera, but he agreed to answer questions still. So, teenagers. That is part of it. I asked their permission first. And here we are. So, welcome to Real Talk with Mom Elevated and my kids. We have three kiddos, O, V, and T. And I just wanted to ask them some questions candidly so that you get kind of a behind the scenes look at what it really takes to be a mompreneur and what it really looks like from both sides. My opinion and their opinion, because it kind of differs. And I have a great relationship with my kiddos, or so I think I do. Do we have a good relationship? Maybe I should
think
ask
so.
them. Do we have a good relationship for the most part?
I think so.
Yeah. And so my first question is, what do you think is a benefit of having me work from home, have my own business? What is a benefit, a plus?
You can make us food.
I can make you food at any time, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
We can play games.
Yeah, we do play a lot of games. Do you think it's easier to play games with me at home all the time, or do you think it would still be pretty easy if I had a job outside of the home, which means I would work probably somewhere between 8 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock at night,
Hopefully.
being home. You can kind of pick and choose when. Yeah. What you said, you have another?
Yeah. We can ask you any questions mostly whenever we.
Yes, you can. Do I always answer them?
No.
No. Sometimes you have to wait, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. You just help us a lot during the day, like whenever we need.
I have
So
another
it's
one.
pretty nice.
And what about you have another one? Okay.
So when you can pick your own, sometimes you can pick your own schedule.
Yeah, I can pick my own schedule for the most part. Absolutely. Which has been nice for homeschool too, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about when you guys aren't feeling well?
You can take care of us. You can stop your work. You can stop what you're doing and get us what we need.
Mm-hmm. Or what about,
You can call grandma
yeah,
if like you're busy.
yeah, and have her come and hang out if I need to go somewhere. That is definitely a benefit of having grandma around too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And retired. Trayton, what about when you're sick, not feeling well?
I don't know. I mean,
Like
you
your
guys,
migraines. You don't have to miss a bunch of school.
yeah, I guess.
Nothing else. No, no
No,
opinion.
not really. I kind of help myself for the most part during
You do
most of my
now.
stuff. Well, yeah, what are we talking about now?
Yeah, you do now for sure. Hmm. I do love that. And we can go on field trips. We can go to the library, right? So that part is kind of nice as well. Thank you for answering that. What are then, let's do the opposite side of that. What are some what are some of the downsides? What are some maybe negative things about having me work from home and have a business instead of working outside and having set hours?
Um,
Hmm?
Um, you you're very focused on your work most of the time, and when we ask you questions, we have to ask about 45 trillion times.
Yeah,
true.
that's not
True,
wrong.
true,
That's
true,
not
true.
wrong at all. What is a good trick, would you say? What is something that you've learned to help make sure that I am listening
Tap
or
you.
ready to hear you?
Tap you.
Tapping me?
or call you and say mom a million times.
Does that usually work though if you say mom a
No.
million times? No. It usually works better to
Tap.
and let me know. And usually I will say this, right? If I'm busy, and I'll say just a minute. Wait until I'm finished with whatever I'm doing. What's something you've learned to do?
I don't know.
Make sure I'm looking directly at you and like ready to hear you.
Even look at me, you're still. Can you repeat that?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's just
That's true.
hit or miss. You just have to ask your question a few times.
That's true. Sometimes it's not just that I'm not listening. Sometimes it just does not sink
Register.
in. I don't hear it. Yeah, I don't register it at all. So that is helpful to ask it a couple of times, but that is a downside. Are there any other downsides that you can think of having me have my own business? Maybe sometimes when I have to work later, or once in a while I have to work on, not once in a while, I used to have to work frequently on the weekends, until I established better boundaries.
Since you work at night too, we can't really, like, unless it's the weekends, we can't play board games with you that much.
Didn't used to. I'd say in the last couple of months, though, we've played board games throughout the week, or at least we do with Dave. Yeah. Yeah. I'd say that's pretty accurate. Any other downsides? Mostly upsides then?
Yeah.
So that's their take on the pros and the cons of working from home, having your own business. Um, thank you. Thanks for joining us for our first one. We'll be back with the next episode soon.